it's Sherry here, and this video, it went off into a completely different direction, and you better believe I had to roll with it. And yep, I got distracted quite a bit. It is all over the place. However, I hope that at the end of the day that the main message came out. Laughter is the best medicine, and I gotta be honest with you, the most fun I ever have when I'm in live streams and we're chit-chatting about food, and all of us are on our different little healthy lifestyle paths. Some vegans, sugar dieters, carnivores, keto, you name it. It doesn't matter, because we can all relate on one thing: all the funny things that we used to eat and all the yummy things that we used to eat. And when we start chit-chatting about them and giggling and laughing, for some reason it changes from maybe being in a place where you feel like you really are having a craving for sweets and it's not your time at this point, and you're really trying to stick to something, and maybe you might have a struggle. There's something about having a beautiful group of amazing little gems that are there to support you and just understand where you're coming from, and note that laughter is the best medicine. And maybe, just maybe, we can have some fun talking about a little Debbie once in a while. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, make sure you find yourself an epic little live stream that you can pop into and see if it's the right fit for you. Again, I already know I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but at the end of the day, I hope that you know that you are my family. Right, Itch? And now it's time to let the games begin.
Welcome to day 305 of our Gangster and Goddess Glow Up. Are you ready to put day 305 in the books? Undi Joy, let's go. Okay, legit. I don't know how I just got through that, because as I was hitting the little button to record, I was thinking to myself, dang, I think this is shrinking. Could not be the fact that maybe, just maybe, I might have gained a pound or two. You know, a little bit of fluff going on here. And then all of a sudden I'm thinking to myself, oh, I shouldn't be putting this in the dryer anymore. It's shrinking. No, girl, it's not shrinking. Yours is getting, I mean, I see it, okay? I see it. I've said this 1,000 times that when it comes to the high-fat carnivore diet, I do not lose weight on it, okay? And if anyone wants to tell me, oh, it's a weight optimization diet, okay, good for you, okay? And if another person tells me, girl, you're just healing, that's what it is. The reason why you're not losing weight, or the reason why you're gaining weight right now, is because carnivore, it's not a weight loss diet. It's supposed to heal you. Yeah, I've heard that one too. Or, oh, no, you see the scale go up? Girl, no, it's not going up. You're building muscle. Okay, I'm just going to say right now, I didn't expect this to be a little roast on the carnivore community. I'm just sharing legit what my experience has been over, let's just say this together, 6 freaking years, okay? 6 years of doing the ketogenic, I'm talking about the medical ketogenic versions of whatever it is that I was eating. And primarily, I would say 99% of the time, it was not ketogenic, as in with fruits, vegetables, and meats. It is legit meats. And right now, I have shrinkage going on. So I appreciate you listening to my little rant. However, all I have to say is, Carnivore Police, Ketogenic Police, don't hate on me because I want to eat a sweet potato. Don't hate on me because I want to eat some broccoli. And don't be telling me that the plants are trying to off me. That's not cool. And what's really not cool is you didn't come here for this today. You came here for some pole dance and chill and for some epic little vibes. But you know what? I have to be honest with you. When it comes to all this little craziness that's going on in the internet right now, I just have to stand up and say, you know what? Let's put our own spin on it. And that's what we're going to do today. So you already know right now, I'm kind of in a very interesting place when it comes to shrinkage, being told that if I am not losing weight or if I am gaining weight, it is because I'm optimizing my weight or what. Okay, that's hogwash. And I'm not talking about for a skinny piggy, okay? I have my itchy and scratchy. But I will tell you straight up right now, you cannot tell me in the last 6 years when I started doing this carnivore diet, it was legit an elimination diet because I freaking overdid it on like fruits and vegetables. And one night I really overdid it. And we're talking about going from like, I was doing vegetarian, vegan for like 20 freaking years. 20 years. However, here's the thing. Here's the catch. Here's the plot twist. I wasn't doing it by eating the sweet potatoes like I was just saying. I wasn't doing it by eating the real rice. If rice was good, cauliflower rice must be better for me because it's vegetables. You know what I mean? So let's just go ahead and as we twirl, we can chit chat about some of these crazy little things that come to our mind and can make our lives a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and not let us live our delicious little goddess energy life. And that's what this is all about. Okay, I did it again. I did it again. I accidentally hit the button before I went and hopped on the pole. So let's just go ahead. I need to put a little bit more pool juice on. And let's get this party started. Okay, we'll do this quick. We'll do it quick. Since I did my little carnivore rant earlier, I'm sorry. You already know you're going to get your gangster and you're going to get your goddess. And my thing is, I truly believe that one night, okay, when I was a vegetarian real quick, one night I was crazy enough to eat just way too much, okay? Way too much volume of vegetables, and it really did monkey up my system. And so the next day, I chose to do the elimination diet, which just happened to be a carnivore diet. But the funniest part about it, here's the funny part, okay? Because if you think about that, if you're like, oh my gosh, she went vegan to carnivore overnight. And like, no, let's make that even better. Let's make a better title. 20-year vegan goes carnivore overnight. I mean, you could really make that rock, right? But let me just tell you again, anytime we hear a story or we like see these little ads like in the magazines, you already know it's like if you were there experiencing it with them, it's not gonna be as like pronounced or even like not even close to the same as if you're there to experience it to when you hear it from somebody else, because your brain puts its own spin on it. Spin? Hey, look at that. Aren't we cute today? Okay, that being said, long story short, all right, when I did go to carnivore, I started out not even eating meat. And I thought, okay, this is funny. I'm legit a vegetarian carnivore because at the time, all I was eating was these egg yolk muffins, which I have right here on my channel. Go check them out. So I was eating those for like a good couple months until I could get the meat in. And then I started eating the meat, trying to do the elimination diet. However, here's the thing. Here's the thing is when I was doing the egg yolks and ghee as the muffins, it did put me in a medical ketogenic state. And what I had learned and experienced when I got to that point, I had no clue what I was doing back then. This is like 6 years ago. And now it is a completely different experience, completely. And I'm so open about it too. If anybody would like to know about like what I'm doing now and why I'm doing it or any of that, just hit me up and let me know. However, I will say this, okay? What I think would be better or more fun than to hear about that kind of thing, it is we need to have a party. And I'm gonna do a live party, and we're gonna chit chat in the live party. And everybody's welcome. I don't care if you're a carnivore. I don't care if you're a vegan, if you're a sugar dieter. This is for everyone. Everyone. Especially for my fasters. Because here's what's really funny. Is I find if I am fasting or if I'm struggling, like wanting something that's really not going to serve me good in that moment, that watching like food videos and like mukbangs and stuff like that, those kind of I think are kind of funny. I'm not going to lie. However, what I think is more fun is when you're doing a live stream and you can actually like communicate and chit chat together and talk about like the other day I was watching I was on one of the live streams and everybody was talking about all the snacks that they used to eat before they decided to go to a different like lifestyle, and it was so funny. It really was. And I felt like at that moment I was like, that's the healing right there. That's the place we need to be at. All this serious shit, throw it out the window. You can find that anywhere, okay? But when it comes to true healing, it really does come from the soul. And we already know that laughter for the soul is legit the best medicine. Laughter is the best medicine. Because I think about it too. If you were to go and see a thumbnail and you heard that I ate ribeye, pressure cooked ribeye, in bone marrow only for a year, that's gonna sound crazy. However, if you're hanging out with me throughout that whole year, it's not as crazy as you think, right? Who knows? I don't know. I know I'm just like lollygagging over here, chitter-chattering, jibber-jabbering, and kind of like off my rocker. So it's one of those days. It just is. Where if I can get distracted, I will. And I just had another kid come home. So I'm going to just remind you one little thing, that you, my dear, are a rock star, a superstar, an angel in my heart. And I will see you manana. Oh, let me share this real quick. This is funny. I've been trying to tell you lately, oh dang, it's empty, that snow cones are like, they're the key. These are like epic gangster mindset, like energy situations right here. It's kind of empty though. This was a dill pickle snow cone. You take pickle juice with the snow cone maker and perfect for everybody. It's so good. Rockstar, superstar, angel of my heart. I'll see you, Mignana. Little sky moment to share the beautiful lights. And say thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. Bringing your epic inspiration and your amazing grace. Now go run off, get some chic, get some beauty sleep, and wake up in the morning and make more memories. Mwah.